Hello internet friends. In this video I am continuing to work on the aileron brackets. There's a service bulletin if you're following along because you were building a RV-14. Service bulletin 16-03-28 that covers modifications to the inboard aileron. It's got to be the inboard aileron brackets to beef them up because they discovered cracking on the spar, the web of the spar. If you're not familiar with what the web is, it means the piece of metal that is in the middle, or the flat part of the flat vertical part. I don't know how to be more descriptive. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what they mean when they say web. Like you see the giant wing spar right there, the front face of that, that's called the web, in case you didn't know. But now you do. Also, you just saw me build a little deburring tool. So this is a trick that you could do, is you can buy one of the small deburring wheels. And yes, I had bought the Harbor Freight version of a little small deburring wheel, but I couldn't find a 3-inch 3M wheel for it. So that's useless. And then the ones that you can buy at Harbor Freight are very useless for deburring aluminum. So I gave up on that idea, and I got one of the 3-inch wheels that is it 3-inch? Maybe it's 2-inch. It's probably 2-inch. Yeah, I'm correcting myself. 2-inch wheels that I bought previously when I tried this, and cut out a slice of it and put it on one of these screw Dremel mandrels, and made myself a little deburring tool, which works great. Now I wish I had the my actual wheel, but it's in the hangar and that's far away, and then I'd have to go there and get it, and then figure out how to either bolt it or clamp it to the table. And this little wheel works fine, or mandrel, whatever I'm gonna call it. Okay. One of the other things to know is in the service bulletin there's this piece of angle aluminum that you need to cut apart. It's pretty obvious where you need to cut it apart. There's holes. It's just a little challenging because when you cut it, then a hole is whatever 2 millimeters wide, and so you need to do some filing and trimming to get it to the right size for the bracket. And there's different the Vans refers to it as like edge length, so there's a hole that's farther than the other on the pieces, and that's how you identify them. Just be careful when you go install that, and probably in the next video you'll see what I mean. I didn't pause the video or anything, but there's the doublers that go on the back of the assembled brackets, and you are going to want to make sure that the doublers, or the holes of the doublers, line up with the brackets before you rivet them together, because they're not the same, and you could be off, and then you're drilling out rivets and trying to not damage the bracket, which we've all done before. That's part of learning how to build an airplane. Let's see, what else? Now that Andrew is done with his plane, I am going to steal his format. And I know I'd done it before, have a rant, but I haven't heard a good Andrew rant in a while. I don't think we'll have another one because, he's busy finishing his plane and flying it. And, yeah, good for him. So I'm just gonna fill the void here with a rant. And my rant is going to be about punctuation. Um, who makes the rules for punctuation anyway? It seems like they might have changed since I was in school. Although I can't tell you what the reference is. What is it? The APA? I'll have to go look up what is the punctuation reference. So I started writing, just for something to do, not for something to do. I have a story to tell. Hopefully one day it gets out into the world. But yeah, punctuation. I'm just like writing and throwing words on the page and then not caring about punctuation at all, but I should. But yeah, it's hard. One day I'll look up the rules and then I'll write it correctly the first time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was my rant. I couldn't think of anything that I'm actually upset about enough to verbalize. No, I thought of another one. Elon Musk. what is with people just letting all the crazy out in public? I don't like. I'm actually like, oh no, is it still gonna be cool to have a Tesla? Like, I don't know. And my stock portfolio is definitely not liking at all what is going on. So I don't know. It feels like there's, we're going to extremes and bouncing between two extremes, and just can't we just stay in the middle? The middle was fine. That's where I like to live. All right. So I guess at the end of the video, I'm gonna finish these aileron not finish. I'm going to prime them. Finish priming. Obviously, some of them are primed. Yeah, so I'm gonna prime the parts that are not primed. Here I am cleaning them up. And if you want to start a primer war, or if you've already participated in the primer wars over on Vans Air Force and you need some refuge, come join our Slack group. The link is going to be in the description of this video. QR code will appear that you can scan with your phone to make it super easy to join. And so I'll see you there and see you in the next video. Also, I want to apologize for the screaming kids in the background of the voiceover if you've gotten this far, because that's basically what my house sounds like all day.